everybody. You're watching Time Warner Cable Channel 101's Antique Adventures. We're highlighting vintage guitars. I'm your host, Ben McCain. We're at Norman's Rare Guitars in Tarzana. This is a paradise for those who love stringed instruments. I mean, it's a little slice of heaven. I mean, it's utopia for guitar players. We'll meet the owner in just a moment, but first let's head out to Ontario and visit with a fellow who's been collecting guitars his whole life. Here's my buddy, Glen Ross.
At age 8, Bob Hansen got his first electric guitar. It was a gift that would shape his life for the next 43 years. In the 70s and 80s, he honed his music skills by playing in a number of rock bands. Over time, Bob has managed to collect 19 different ways to rock and roll.
That's what the number's at. You know, when I'm done, it might be 25.
And out of those 19 guitars, which is his favorite?
Every guitar, it's just like children, you know, you don't have a favorite.
Oh, come on, Bob. Pick just one.
If I were kicked out on the street and just had one guitar, well, it'd probably be this one, I think.
That is the Gibson Les Paul 25th anniversary issue guitar that he picked up for a steal at a pawn shop. Let's take a look at some of Bob's other children. There's the B.C. Rich Mockingbird.
I just like it. I mean, it has two humbucker, gives it a kind of a more of a rougher sound.
The SG Custom. The GNL Skyhawk.
GNL was basically George Fullerton and Leo Fender's revamp of Fender.
And if you're a fan of the Mistress of the Dark, how about a B.C. Rich Mockingbird with Elvira on it, complete with a coffin-style guitar case?
Very nice to put your guitar in.
Hey Bob, whatever happened to that guitar you had when you were 8?
43 years later, first guitar, still got it.
With the Guitar Hero in Ontario, this is Glen Ross.
Thanks, Glenn. Nice axes. I'm here with Norman Harris, the founder of Norman's Rare Guitars in Tarzana. It is a pleasure to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Ben.
How'd you get started?
Well, I was a musician, and as you know, a lot of musicians don't make a lot of money, so in the daytime I was looking at newspaper ads. I figured maybe I could buy some of these guitars and sell them and kind of pick up a little money in the daytime and go play my gig at night. And my plan B kind of became my plan A.
Wow, and you have quite a collection. You also have a warehouse. Would you show us one of your rare guitars that you took out of the warehouse to show our viewers on Time Warner Cable?
I would be happy to. Ben, this is the reason why most people got into guitar collecting. This is a 1960 Les Paul Standard. With its original hang tags, this guitar is in amazing condition. These guitars can bring anywhere from $150,000 to $500,000.
Wow.
This one we have priced at $325,000. This is a fabulous guitar.
Thank you very much. Well, we're going to check out some Taylor guitars in Culver City.
Guitars, there are different shapes, sizes, and of course sounds. Let's take a look at Taylor guitars.
You know, something like that.
Gary Mandel, owner of Boulevard Music in Culver City.
What their niche especially, I think, is for performing. You know, it's like a workhorse guitar with the electronics built in. Most of the guitars that you see have a built-in amplification pickup, and this is called the expression system. A lot of the guitars have a cutaway like this, allow you to go all the way up the neck. Like a song like this song, like The Boxer by Paul Simon. This is a
Mandel is also a musician and teacher.
great guitar to use for that style. You know, for blues.
Mandel's longtime friend is actor Robert David Hall of CSI fame.
It's got a great pickup system in it, which is wonderful for playing on stage.
Music is good for the soul, and some enjoy making it with the Taylor more than others.
My tailor is a bolo wood tailor, bolo wood, and it's just a beautiful instrument. I think it's a 714, but it's one of their special guitars. I think they make a few Fancy Dan axes every year, and this is about 5 years old.
Still, you play jazz on this thing or whatever. It's nicely balanced, easy to use, easy to play guitar.
Hey, thanks, Gary. Robert David Hall is currently promoting his debut CD, It's Fabulous. Johnny Shell will be joining us coming up. Don't go away.